So I'm doing an update on the Tesla Model X here, and there's crickets. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear them. Um, Here, let me try if I could put it closer down here. Do you hear that? Yeah, this is weird. I've had a problem with updating to the latest release, and just all sorts of weird problems today. But I the first update didn't go through, so I restarted the process, and now I heard a weird noise, like a mechanical noise, and I thought it might have been coming in from somewhere in the garage because I parked the car in an underground garage, and it wasn't. I opened the door, I looked out, I couldn't hear anything. I closed the door, and the noise was really loud. So something mechanical was making a noise inside the car, which was weird. And then I noticed that the brake, every time I press it, yeah, there it is. It sounds like crickets, but it's probably something electrical. But the brake's also very firm. Now, this is in the middle of an update, and I'll show you guys this. I can't, like, the touchscreen is just dead. Dead. Nothing. Nothing. And that's not a surprise. The car is doing an update, so that's good. It's it gives you that warning the car may not be usable for an hour and a half. But it already tried doing the update, said it was complete, but it was still the old version. Did a reset, redid the update. I don't know. I'm also having a problem. My key fob ran out of batteries, and really weird thing. So the key fob runs out of batteries, but when I push the car, the lights come on, so the car knows I'm around, because that's what it does. But the doors don't unlock, so I use the app to unlock the doors, and then I used the app to try to start the car. Now, this is earlier today where the girls were already packed into the car. I had unlocked the doors. We had the twins in the car. Everybody's very ready to do our chore, like our errands, to go grocery shopping with the girls. And the girls are going, go, go, because they want to go. And the car wouldn't start. And so I went into the app and said, hey, start the car. And the app says, oh, you've got 2 minutes to start the car. So I tried that, but the car still wouldn't start. It kept saying there's no key fob, this key fob that probably ran out of batteries. Now, interestingly enough, there are a couple of different ways of opening the car if you only have the key fob, though depending on the car you have, it's different. There's one manual that says you need to slip it into the front windshield on the left side. The other manual, the one that came with my car, says to move it at the bottom um, of the pillar. I don't know when the thing, but anyway, once you get into the car, it seems to be like just no rules. Like some people say put it in the passenger cup holder, some people say to put it under the 12-volt battery. I've done everything. I've clicked the button a billion times. I've tried it all. None of these things work. The car won't start. I called Tesla support, of course, and they were very nice. They were great, and they're just like I don't know. So they told me to change the battery on the on this, which is fine. I'll do that tomorrow. But and I don't have the other key fob. It's not at my condo. Last time we traveled, I dropped it off at my mom's place, and that's where it is. Not a huge deal, but um, crickets. I've never been inside the car while it's updating, and I feel like it's just not gonna update. Like it's weird. Oh, the screen just went. Oh, you hear that noise? I don't know if the mic is gonna pick this up, but that's coming from inside the car. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. Um, oh, it stopped. Like, if the car's doing a software update, why are mechanical things happening? Good news is the app will still lock my car, which is great because I can't, again, the screen doesn't work. I can tap on it all I want. So that's not a good way to lock the car, but I can't use this. Nothing. But I still can use the. Oh, this is really weird. Being inside a Tesla that's being updated is a little bit like being inside a haunted house. I literally, there's like, I know there's no lights here, but I literally, there, something blinked and blinked off. Oh, it happened again. Damn it. I didn't know there were lights here. You're gonna watch this, see if it happens again. Literally, there's like a light here and here somewhere that blinked on. Had no idea there were lights there. Of course, it's not gonna happen again. Oh. Don't know if you guys are going to hear all these noises. Oh, there's that noise again. Good news. When I press my brake, I can there's power brake now because I don't have I can actually push the brake down without much resistance. Oh, and there's a different sound now. Now, oh. Okay. I'm not gonna press the brake anymore. That doesn't sound good. This is a little stressful. I just like pressed, so when I pressed the brake down, I guess the power mechanism was doing something, so it just like vibrated against my foot and pushed back. This car's now possessed. I'm convinced this car is possessed. The screen is dead now. Again, the screen's dead. Nothing. I feel like pressing the brake is not a good idea anymore, so I won't play that game anymore. I feel like the car punished me for doing that. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock at night. Girls and my wife's asleep. Oh, good news. The glove compartment opens. It didn't open before I started this about 8 minutes ago. I kept pressing that button, nothing, which I don't know. That's weird. I heard another noise. I'm going to try the brake pedal again. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. Don't know if you'll pick that up. The cricket sound is back, but it's not fighting against me. Screen is still dead. I'm at this weird place where I really should go to bed because who cares? The car will probably fix itself by tomorrow. Also, I'm so terribly curious about what's going to happen next. Tried the brake again. Crickets are back. Okay. I'm going to stop this for now. Maybe I'll just go to sleep, which is what I should do. Alright. Sorry this is darker. In an ironic twist, my phone ran out of batteries. Anyway, both screens are dead now. Alright. This is promising. Alright, so I've seen this error message before. Contact Tesla. The updates failed. Let's see. Alright, so update complete. Checking status. Software update required. Contact Tesla service. Well, I guess it's still checking the status. Well, that worked. Alright, so this key fob's definitely broken because I put a new battery in and the car's not opening up. Normally the lights go on and the mirrors unfold. So I think the contact part still works. So the manual says if we put the key here and press the button somewhere here. Yeah, there it goes. The door opens. So we kind of pushed the key here and we had to push the doorknob and that unlocked the car. So that's good. So the car's now unlocked. It still won't drive though. Because there's no key. So unable to drive. Also I'm plugged in, but I guess I have to unplug us. One sec. Anyway, so then you get this error message. So key's not inside. So now apparently this is different in the Model S and well the X. Sorry, and the 3 doesn't have a key. But if you put the key, I'm gonna flip this camera around so you can show you where it goes. Well, this area is really dirty. Anyway, it goes around here somewhere, and if you hit the brake, the car should. There we go. Yeah. So there it goes. The car's now on, and now I can put it into drive. So we had a few different problems here. The first one is the update took a really long time, and that's not the first time that happened. I had to do a bunch of updates and finally came through. But the second problem was this key fob. So I was really worried because I read online on the Tesla motor forum that somebody had the same problem as me, and they needed the car to be towed away on a flatbed. But that's not the case anymore. So it seems to have fixed at least that much. So what happens is sometimes these key fobs break, and that sensor doesn't work. So it didn't run out of batteries, because the guy at the Tesla store told me if it runs out of batteries, you're going to get a warning on your screen saying your key's running out of batteries. So that's not the problem. We changed the battery on this, and it still doesn't open the car. The problem is this is busted. And so what happens is you walk to, at least with me, and this seems to be, at least happened to one other person, is you walk towards the car, the lights go on, but the doors don't open. So it registers the key fob, but doesn't fully let you in. And then you get in the car and it just doesn't work. Now, for whatever reason, after like the next day, if I put the key fob in the right place, right under the 12-volt thing, it did work, so that's good. But anyway, now I have to, I put in a schedule appointment for a maintenance, for a service thing, and they'll just replace the key fob and I guess maybe do something with the car. The guy told me that that usually they do that through mobile services. We'll see how it happens. Doesn't really matter. It's a quick fix either way. So there you have it. The other part of this was the update, the scary update I went through. Yeah, that just kept happening. And then on my way to the service center to figure out if this key fob is broken or not, the whole car started shutting down and turning back on, shutting down the screens anyway. Anyway, it worked itself out. It wasn't unsafe or anything. It just kind of rebooted about 3 or 4 times, and on the 4th time everything popped up and I could tell it was the latest version. So now we're at the latest version. Why? Who knows? But that's the story. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If this happens to you, yeah, just if the key fob goes dead and you're but you don't get a battery warning, chances are it's a bigger problem, and you just set up a service appointment, and that's it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a good one. Cheers.